Welcome to a brand new semester. Glad to have you a part of this course. And I'm Dr. Bragg, and this is the very first moment of a brand new semester. In today's video, I'm going to walk through a lot of the things we're going to go over, some expectations of this course, kind of give you a heads up of what's coming. I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you also some things to avoid, what not to do. And I also just want to give you some encouragements as well. And as we start this new semester, I want to open by saying I really hope you enjoy this experience. The state of Tennessee makes you be here. Unless you're a communication major, you are a part of a different program. So whether you're in marketing or pre-nursing or one of the tech programs, the state asks you, requires you to do one communication course. And I want to say, I get it. You didn't sign up when you came to Northeast State to do a course like this. You signed up to go to a welding school or to do pre-nursing. And here you are. And I get it. I want to say right up front, I get it. However, I really want to say this up front, very beginning, no matter what program you're studying, from advertising to public relations, doesn't matter. You're going to be doing what we're doing all semester long, which is sending and receiving of messages. Now, right now, I'm using a digital medium to talk to you all, to go through the camera and through your audio and either into your phone or into the speakers of your laptop to talk to you. I'm still talking to you. And whether you're doing it face-to-face or over the internet, it's all the same. It's all really similar. It's overlapping. So what we're going to do this semester, I believe, is going to be critical for your career. It's unfortunate you only get one course like this. It really is. Because you are going to use everything that we do this semester throughout your career. This is how you get a job. It's how you keep a job. It's how you have good relationships at work. It's how you make more money. It's how you get promoted. It's how you get hired from the very beginning. So there's a lot of value in this course. I know every teacher at school says that their course is valuable. I know I'm right. I know that this course, it doesn't matter if you're taking from me or one of the other instructors here at Northeast, it's a valuable course. You're going to need this stuff. And I say that right up front. I get it. Not a lot of folks want to be here. Some do, a lot don't. Some put it off until the very, very end of their academic career to take this course. And then others kind of get it done early, but there's a lot of value there. All right. What I'm going to go over here, I want to encourage you this. I've got my notes ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. And I'm going to say this right up front. I don't want any questions about what we go over here today. Now, if you have a question about it, just holler at me. Hey, I didn't understand this, understand that. My point is this: 2 months from now, don't come back and ask me questions from the welcome video that I went over super clearly. I get it. A lot of students will not watch videos. Some are already out of here at this point. I know a lot of students either click it up to 1x or 1.5x or 2x, even some have a 3x on theirs. I get it. Students don't watch it, but I am not going to answer questions 2 months from now about what we're going over today. This is important stuff, and I encourage you, get something to write with, take some notes. You're going to need what we're going over here. All right. If you have never taken an online course, most of them run very similar at Northeast. This course will run like most of them do, week by week by week. And so at the beginning of the week, weeks in this class will open up on a Monday morning, kind of like today, and they will close on Sunday night at midnight. And that's it. That week is complete. I may get some of them open on Monday afternoon. They're going to open early in the week. You'll have essentially the better part of 7 days to get your work done, and then it's over. So it's week by week, and that's a good thing to get into your brain from the very beginning this semester. If you've never had an online class, you need to think week by week. Some of y'all have had many of them before. You already think that away. Now, because of the week by week nature, this course, when it shuts down on Sunday nights, that's it. No late work this semester. None. I don't do late work in this class. And I want you to know that's the what. I also want you to know the why. We do discussions in this class. So I'll have a question like, how was conflict in your house growing up? Did y'all fight big? Did you fight low? Did you sweep it under the rug? Did you fight overtly? How was conflict in your house? And then you type out a response. And then Riley or Briley or Kaylee or Casey, they respond to you. And hey, I really like that. That's interesting. I never thought about that. And then you respond to them. It's called a discussion if you've never done one of those online before. And the discussion will roll all week long. They really get hopping on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then that week closes. If you come back a week from now or 2 weeks after that and say, hey, Dr. Bragg, I didn't get it done. Can I do it again? Can I get back in there and redo it? It doesn't work because that discussion is no longer going on in real time. The airplane has left the runway. So that's the why. It's also the what. No late work. We run week by week. And also because of this class, this class is online. There is an expectation of this course for you to be online. You have chosen an online modality. This is not an in-person class. So because of that, you have a responsibility, any guesses, to be online. And you have a responsibility to have Wi-Fi. And I know a lot of folks struggle. They may not have it at the house. I'm telling you, everywhere from Waffle House to McDonald's to Barnes & Noble, everybody has Wi-Fi these days. So just run down to McDonald's and get it done. Or we have campuses all over creation, and we have great computer labs on every campus. We have good internet there. So you have an expectation of Wi-Fi. A lot of students will hit me up on the weekends and say, hey, my Wi-Fi is down. I didn't get my work turned in. And I'm like, well, the Wi-Fi was on at Starbucks. So something to think about from day one. This course will be very difficult to do on your phone. I know a lot of students try to do this course on their phone. It's not going to work. I'm telling you right up front, you can jump in and check the message boards and check email. But as far as our mediated communication using the medium of YouTube, which is what y'all are going to be using, it doesn't work on your phone. The phone will dumb everything down to 720 rather than high definition. It just simply doesn't work. So I would use your laptops and desktops, use whatever works. Some students survive on a tablet, but not nearly as well. You can't do it on your phone. I encourage you, stop by a computer lab. We've got computer labs all over the Tri-Cities. I want to tell you also, these are just some ways to be successful. Be involved. If you jump in on Sunday nights at 11:15 p.m. knowing that the week is going to end at midnight and you try to slam everything out, you won't be successful in this course. I have had students, thousands of students, move themselves through this course. I don't move them through. They move themselves. They progress through. Most students do very well in this course. The few that don't do well in this course, usually it's a lack of involvement, a lack of following directions. Be involved from day one. If you jump in on Sunday nights, it's not going to work. All right, I mentioned it a minute ago. You're going to be doing videos, and just like I'm doing right now, I am filming this ahead of time. I got everything ready to go. I have my notes. I put on a collar. I have my water in my Buc-ee's cup. Got my glasses so I can see. You're going to be doing the same thing. So I want you right now, this week, there's no grade attached to it, so some students won't do it, but I encourage you to go ahead and learn how to upload a YouTube video. You are going to need a Gmail account. And if you have a Gmail account, that comes coupled with a YouTube account. So you're going to need a YouTube channel. And if you don't want to use your personal Gmail account, jump over and create one just for this class if you want to, something private that nobody will see if you don't want to use your personal Gmail account. Or a lot of students just use their Gmail accounts, but you need to be able to upload YouTube videos. I encourage you on week one to go ahead and figure out how to do that. If you wait until Sunday, the day your first speech is due, you're going to struggle. There are literally 1 million videos on YouTube about how to make videos on YouTube. Just go watch a few of those and learn how to upload and think about your background and your lighting. Do you have a yapping dog? Maybe make a video, listen to the video, and go, wow, my dog yapped the entire time. So think about that. Think about where you sit. Think about the noise. I turned the air conditioning off in this building right before I pressed go, so the noise wouldn't be making rattling noises while y'all try to listen to my lecture. And I want to say this, practice this week. You're going to be doing videos. You're going to have a nice space, or at least a clean space, somewhere other than your bathroom or your bedroom. And so I really encourage you to work on that this week. Start that process and get that going. Now, this class is taking place in D2L. If you've never used D2L, obviously you're on here. You wouldn't see this welcome video. But this course takes place 100% over in the discussions tab. I'll have some announcements like you're seeing this video at the very front. Click discussions. That's the entire course. I know some instructors and professors on campus, they use every single tab. I don't use all those. It's too much. All you're going to do is click discussions, scroll down to whatever week it is. This week is week 1, and click that, and away you go. And when you get to the bottom of week 1, stop. Last semester at the end of the first week, a young lady emailed me and said, hey, what else do? I did our 4 assignments for this week. And I said, wait until Monday and do it again. And she's like, that's it? Yeah, that's it. So in the discussion tab, go to that week, do everything in there, and you're done. That is the entire week. And I want to say it's that simple. You do not need a textbook for this course. I don't know if the bookstore has where the embedded text for you guys already in there. Some of y'all know about embedded text. Some of you don't. You don't need it. I will type out everything you need in the discussion tab. Everything is in there. A lot of students can't afford books, or it's just a struggle right now. So no textbooks, and also no AI. And we're not using AI at all. It is really, really disrespectful, I think, when some guy named Ryan does a speech and you are presented with an opportunity to give him a paragraph of feedback, and he reads that paragraph, your feedback to Ryan, and it's all AI garbage. We're not doing it this semester. So it's that simple. You're going to be writing your own words and having your own opinions on things. It's that easy. So right up front, no textbook, no AI. This one is important. I got 2 big important ones. 2 big important underline, star, italices, all caps, bold. These next 2 are important. 1, follow directions. A lot of students that struggle in this class, it's because they don't follow directions. I am a bottom line person. Here's the assignment. Here's what I want you to do. That's it. And I have students that will read half the question. A lot of times a question will have 2 parts. Hey, you saw Ryan's video. What was your favorite thing about his video? And what was your least favorite thing about his video? And that's one question. Hey, tell us a couple things about Ryan's video, your favorite and your least favorite thing, or what could he work on? And students will go, I liked his lighting. And they'll get half credit for that. And I'll get an email that says, why did I get half credit? I said, well, you did half of the question. They're clear. I promise you every question is clear. What I want is super clear, but I encourage you to follow directions. Directions in this course are not optional. And that's the first big one. The second big one is I expect college level work from each of you. You have 1 college class. I am the only instructor that you're going to have before you go into the workforce, and I expect you to type like an adult and not like a child. This might be mind-blowing. Some of you are about to roll your eyes. This might be mind-blowing for you. Capitalization, punctuation, use paragraphs instead of 1 long block. Spell things correctly. If you talk about yourself in the first person, I should be capitalized. I know some of you think that's hilarious. That is the truth. I have a job. I'm not mad about it. I'm not torqued up about it. I have a job. I have a responsibility. The onus is upon me to push you all to send good messages back and forth to each other and with me. If you email me and it's a big pile of slop and you put LOL at the end of it or use emojis in a professional email, I will send it back to you. I'll probably think it's funny. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I'll just send it back and say, hey, redo this. We'll talk about what you said in the email second. First, you're going to retype and you're going to use capitalization and punctuation. I will not accept garbage emails, and that's part of this class. That is part of what we're doing, is to push each other to do better. In your discussions with each other, be professional. Type like an adult. And that's a really, really good exercise to send messages back and forth that are professional, that are act like you got some sense. So that's where we're headed this semester. So follow directions and let's do college level work. All right, I'm going to give you some pitfalls. I got 5 pitfalls for you and just things to avoid. Most students get through this class great. I have noticed some patterns with students that struggle. I'm going to give you 5 things to avoid. Number 1, watch the videos. I know students don't want to watch it. I had a student last semester in-person class, and I was talking about watching videos, and some guy in the back raised his hand. He goes, wait, you got videos in your online classes? He goes, I said, yeah. He said, I ain't watching those. He's just, bang, I'm not watching them. That's fine. Don't take an online modality if you don't want to do online stuff. It's that easy. So I would encourage you to take notes with every video. There is information in that video that you're going to need, and it's super easy. Just follow directions, do what the video says, then wait till next week and start again. Number 1, watch videos. Number 2, this is an effort-based class. Just put forth effort. If, again, third time, you wait till Sunday nights to try to slop everything out, it's not going to work. But if you're jumping in and talking to the other students and getting to know people, it's going to be super, super easy. So a little bit of A little bit of effort goes a long, long way. I'm going to talk in lecture, I think it's in the first lecture, about Dance Monkey Dance, where you're just dancing for the teachers and trying to collect points. Oh, I did this and got a 96. I did this and got an 86. This course is not about dancing for points at all. It's really about effort and thoughtfulness. Hey, here's a concept. What do you think? Give me your own personal thoughts about this concept. And it's more about your effort and what you think and how much time you put in trying to put together sentences to form paragraphs and actually share something, send a message that communicates something you want to communicate. It's that easy. So it's effort-based. And I'm going to go back to what I said in the other bold one is I'm going to encourage you in a pitfall number 3. First one is watch the videos. Second, put in effort. And then number 3 is communicating like a child. I hate that I have to say that on day 1. But every semester I get students that email in. They're like, I don't get this, LOL. And I'm like, I don't even know who you are. You have a username for D2L that's going to be like jhump1313, and I don't know who that is. Well, that person may be Jason Humphreys 1313, but I don't know that because it just says jhump. And I'll get the email that comes in that says, I don't get this. And that's it. How about start by using my name? Hey, Dr. Bragg, comma. I'm not understanding number 3. Can you help me out on this? Blah, blah, blah. Signed, Jason from COM 2025 IO6. It's that easy. So I'm going to encourage you, number 3, avoid the pitfall of communicating like a child. I'm sorry I have to say that on day 1. Number 4, we've already talked about this at the very beginning. No late work. We're not doing late work. I will not accept late work. All right, if you got something real, last fall I had a student that had a baby. The baby went to the NICU. The student ended up going to the Ronald McDonald House for months. The baby is totally fine. Good news. But she spent her semester in the Ronald McDonald House in Knoxville. That was something very, very real. And then I got another 13,000 approximately emails on Sunday nights late that say, hey, I had a lot going on this week. I had to work this week. And can I do this next week? The answer is going to be no. And I say that respectfully. I'm going to tell you right up front, get your work done on time. And that brings me exactly to number 5. Pitfall number 5 to avoid, star, underline, please. I'm asking you on the very, very first few moments of our class, don't email me on Sunday nights, early Monday morning at 1 a.m. or 12:15 a.m. Don't email me in a panic. My internet's out. I didn't get my work done. My internet's fried. I tried to upload my video and it took 45 minutes. I'm not accepting late work. It's that easy. So I don't want any panic emails. Last semester, I had 6 panicked emails between 12 o'clock midnight and 12:15 a.m. In that 15, I had 6 emails, all of them saying, I know you don't want this email. Can I please turn this in late? And the answer is no. It's going to be that simple. Here's why. I like you to know the what. I also like you to know the why. This class runs week by week. If you do things late, you won't be able to have discussions with your classmate. Super, super important. There's 5 pitfalls to avoid. All right, here's some keys to success, 3 keys to success. Number 1, I've already talked about it. Follow directions. That easy. Follow directions. Number 2, think ahead and prepare for your workload. Maybe look through on Monday, how much do I have to do? Don't let it stack up. And I think that's super, super important. So prepare for your workload. And then number 3, manage your time. Again, a lot of these are all kind of basic college 101 thoughts for the day. Prepare, manage your time, turn stuff in on time. It's that easy. I am sorry I have to harp on some basic things like capitalization and turning work in on time. Those are keys to success in this class. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk about concepts that are a lot of fun. You're going to laugh, I hope, this semester. You're going to enjoy. Those of you that do the work, you will enjoy this class. How do I know this? Thousands have gone through this class. Students enjoy this class at the end. You're going to learn how to do videos, and you're going to learn how to critique yourself in video. You're going to learn how to do sound a little bit, like how to have better sound, like by not having a yapping dog, that easy. And you're going to learn a lot, and I just think if you'll jump in, get your work done, I think you're going to have a good time, and you'll be more prepared for your career. So when you walk into a job interview or your first day on the job or your 1,000th day on the job, you're going to be more prepared to send and receive messages that get to the intended target, the intended receiver, in the way that you want, and you can learn to come across in the best way possible, at least the way that you want to put yourself out there. That is the end of the welcome video. Jump over to the discussion tab, click that, and begin week 1. I hope you have a great semester. I'll see y'all over there on the discussion tab.